Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariel. I create mainly beauty videos, fragrance, as well as lifestyle vlogs. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you too can become a socialite. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I get my interpretation of a minimalist makeup look. So I do want to thank Merit Beauty for partnering with me on today's video. You guys, they were kind enough to send over a little bag. This is the cutest little sack. The cool thing about this bag is you get this for free with every first order with Merit Beauty. So they sent over the Great Skin Instant Glow Serum, as well as the Minimalist Stick, and I got the color Amber. For those who aren't familiar with Merit Beauty, they are a minimalist brand. They do sort of cater to that no makeup look and products that help to simplify your makeup routine. Another cool fact to note is that they're clean, vegan, and cruelty free. Comment down below and let me know what are some of those things or steps that you use to create a minimalist look. Every single thing that I'm using today, including the shades that I wear, will be linked down below in the description box. So be sure to check that out. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieve the minimalist look using a couple new Merit products, then keep on watching. Okay, socialites, so we're going to start off with skin prep. That's the most important part to a minimalist makeup look. You just want to perfect the skin, and you can't really do that without the skin prep. I'm going to go in with the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is a really good serum, you guys. It's packed with some great nutrients for the skin. It has niacinamide in it, 4 different types of hyaluronic acid, and it has a little bit of caffeine in it. So as you can see, it does have 2 different, like an oil-based solution here with the rest of the solution sitting at the bottom. So you want to shake it really well before you apply. Now this is going to be my second time using this, and I found the first time I used it that it gave me a beautiful glow to the skin. It tightened and plumped a little bit, and it definitely brightened my skin, and I like how it sort of closed my pores a little bit. Now the claims doesn't say that it's for pores, but I noticed that it did tighten it a bit on my cheeks, which is my problem area. So I'm going to go in with 2 pumps. This is quite liquidy, so you want to be careful, and the directions do state that you can use 2 to 3 pumps with the serum. So obviously my skin is already cleaned and toned, and for those who don't know, the serum usually goes before your moisturizer. With my serums, I do like to wait about 3 or 4 minutes for it to really sink into the skin before I go in with moisturizer. While the serum is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and brush down my brows with my brow glue. The better you have the shape down of how you want your brows, that's less work to go into like fill in your brows or use as much makeup. So now that the serum has soaked in, I'm gonna go in with a moisturizer and primer in one. That way we can go right into the complexion products. So I'm gonna use my Vitamin Enriched Face Base from Bobbi Brown. And this is another product that I like to let soak in for like 2 to 3 minutes before I go in with my makeup. For complexion, I want to introduce to you guys a brand new product that I hadn't used before, and this is called the Minimalist by Merit. Very unique product in that the claims is that it's not a foundation, but it's not a concealer, but it's both. Take the top off of it, and this is what it looks like. So it does come in assorted different colors. I'm wearing the color Amber, and you can literally use this as a foundation or a concealer. When I saw the creator of Merit apply it on the website, she basically went in just in the areas that she needed it. And so that's sort of what the brand is about, only applying what you need, where you need it. And she just went in the areas that she had maybe redness or discoloration, you know, sort of patted in, and that was the look. I have hyperpigmentation at the moment. I need a little bit more coverage, so I want to go in and even my skin tone out first using something very sheer. So I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Sheer Double Wear. So I'm just going to go in with my hands just to even out my skin tone. You can absolutely apply this like a lotion, so I'll still be able to get that sort of minimalist look, but this will just sort of help me out a little bit since I have the hyperpigmentation without looking like I'm too made up. So now for the minimalist, I'm gonna take this just in the areas where I need it. So it's gonna almost work as a concealer in the sense that I'm using it. So just right over the spots where I need it. And I like that it covers very well without being too heavy. The formula blends in so well with my skin. It's a very skin-like formula. So the face won't be so completely flat, we're gonna go in to highlight with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Faux Filter, and just a little bit. We don't wanna look overly made up, but we just wanna slightly uplift the under eye area. It's gonna wake us up. Then I want to bronze the face up a little bit more. What this is going to do is just bring out the natural contours without looking super made up. So when you go in with whatever bronzing or contour product that you're using, make sure it's only maybe 1, possibly 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, because this is about looking like less than more. And I'm going to use my damp beauty blender sponge to blend this out, because I do want more of a sheared effect. Taking the clean side of my sponge, I'm just going to blend in between my highlight and my bronzer. That way it gives us a seamless look. Because we have these sort of creamy emollient-like products on our face, we definitely want to set with a powder. That way things don't start to move around. But you want to be careful with choosing a powder, because that could be make or break for the minimalist look. Some powders, no matter how little foundation products or base you put on your skin, the powder just kind of takes it over the top and gives you sort of a glam or made up look. So you want to use a powder that gives real natural and undetectable. So I'm going to take my Saie powder and set it in my highlighted areas first. So I want to be strategic and place more powder just in the areas where I feel like I need it. So where I see a bit of shine around the mouth area, and I know this area tends to crease, obviously, smile lines. So those are the type of areas where you want to lightly powder. I mean, very, very little, but you want to press it in. So when I say very little, like tiny bit, not too much. We're not going to do any baking or anything like that. That's like totally the opposite of a minimalist look. So I'm just going to take it right in the areas that I don't want to create shine or that I want to prevent from creasing. Now, because we did the cream bronzer, if you wanted to, you could literally be good to go with a little bit of mascara and the look could be done. But I'm going for a little bit more amped up or polished, but still not too much. So I'm gonna add a little bit of youth to the skin with some blush. This one's a little bit more on the sheer side, so I think it's perfect for a minimal look. Gonna add a little bit of brow powder just to the head of the brows and to fill in the tail. I want to open up my eyes with strategic highlight in my eye area. So I'm going to use this color Chameleon pencil and just pop it right in the inner corners, a little bit on the brow bone. And then just the tiniest bit in the waterline. I'm gonna add mascara on my top and bottom lashes. So after a couple coats of mascara, if you feel like you're good to go when you look in the mirror, you can totally go. I'm gonna add a little baby wing. It's not gonna be full eyeliner, but literally go to the end of my eye and extend just the baby tail. I just feel like it gives me more of a fuller eye look. And for lips, I'm just gonna do a gloss and setting spray. So this is the final look. I know for some people with the minimalist look, they would probably use a lot less makeup with this. Others maybe a little bit more. So it's just subjective to the wearer. Hopefully you guys picked up some tips along the way. Comment down below. Let me know what are some of your tips. What are some of the things that you use on your face for the minimalist look? Every single thing that I use today will be linked down below in the description box. So be sure to check that out. If you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars.